is George? Great question.
Come on, they're awesome.
George?
George who?
Are we in the right interview? George.
George Hughes is an outstanding individual. To me, he's the Energizer Bunny. He's a champion of a lot of different causes, and he throws himself in hook, line, and sinker. There's no medium speed for George. It's all out, full speed ahead.
When I think about George Hughes, he's the backbone of our community. George is somebody who's always out there where he's needed, helping folks in the business community to make a difference for tomorrow.
George Hughes has an unbound amount of energy and passion for everything he does. I got to know George through the Technology Council, working with him, and his number one goal was to pursue this STEM initiative throughout the region.
He's just a big promoter. You know, he's a visionary, but oftentimes with some visionaries, they can't get things to action, and he does, and he lines things up, he creates pathways, things open, and they get done.
One thing that he really cares about is bringing that science, technology, engineering, math to that next generation of students that are coming up. What he tries to show is that it's not that difficult, it's actually fun and something you can really devote your life to.
I had the opportunity to start working with him on the STEM Summit about 4 years ago. I have no interest in STEM whatsoever. My degree is in journalism and English, and he's kind of just like, you know, turned this whole thing on for me and really showed me this whole other world that I was not ever exposed to. And so if he can turn me onto STEM and technology and all that kind of stuff and show me how neat it is and why it's so important, he can kind of do it for anyone, I think.
This event is to bring together businesses, students, so we can actually talk about what is STEM, why is it important. Kids get to get excited and see robotics, and as the years have gone by, we've gone from just doing simple things to now where we have 3D printers here and drones flying all over the place.
I enjoy all this because I'm a tech kind of geeky kind of person, but at the same time there's a business reason why it's important to help generate interest and skills in young folks, because we're going to hire them at some point. It's that interest that once you get involved, it's kind of contagious and will lead to the next generation of engineers and scientists and developers that, again, we want. So it's a fun thing for me, but it's also a beneficial thing.
George is probably one of the most optimistic people that you're going to meet. If you're going to win, recognition as one of the best places to work in Virginia, you need a management team. You need folks like George on that team that is kind of overseeing and helping to structure that entire environment that we call, Conventions or the office. And George is certainly behind that culture and how that culture works.
We try to help encourage and find opportunities for all of our employees to find their passion area where they have the ability and plug in. We'll help our employees find the time or provide resources if we can, whether it's going on a mission trip, whether it's doing this STEM stuff. You take care of your people, you take care of your customers, you make it as enjoyable as you can, and then good things generally will happen.
Having a culture the way that we do, it brings people together. So people are actually excited about working with somebody else, helping somebody else out. It's really about, everybody's about giving. That's really just the heart behind the company.
One of the things I always remember about George and Conventions is their catchphrase is, "Your success is our honor." And over the years, Conventions and George have helped my company grow from where we were then to where we are now.
He's a mentor. He's been a mentor to a great many people, young and old, but especially the young people in this region. I think his work, his legacy will last for a long, long time, and this region will be a great beneficiary of that legacy.
I would say if there's ever been such a thing as a work soulmate, he's probably been mine. I'm proud to call him one of my closest friends.
It really has been such a blessing, such a joy, and I can't imagine being where I'm at today without you and who you are and what you've been able to bring. And there's nobody that really deserves this more than you, and I'm just grateful that this small recognition is coming your way, and congratulations.
Everybody that sees you and interfaces with you learns from you, and you take us all to the next level. Thank you for everything you do.
I appreciate all that you've done for me, all that you've done for the Chamber. You're a fantastic leader and a fantastic mentor. I'm really grateful that you were put in my life, and I'm so excited to see you receive this today.
You are an unsung hero, and you deserve every bit of this recognition today. We are so honored to know you. Our community is blessed to have you, and just thank you for all you do.